Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are talking about the latest in metalwoods from the folks at Cobra Golf. And I'm joined by Mike Gagley, the Director of Innovation, Research, and Testing for Cobra Golf. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Ralph. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
We talked earlier about the F7 and its launch this year in terms of drivers and the irons, but it really is the fairway metals and the hybrids that don't necessarily get the attention they deserve because you have a lot of technology in these clubs.
We do, and you know, from a golfer standpoint, there's a lot of necessity between that driver and your longest iron, and we've got the clubs for you. So we'll start with the F7 fairway, the classic stuff. 17.4 stainless steel, 475 stainless steel face, right? A lot of ball speed, very forgiving, okay? We've added rails to it this year because the rails work. Mr. Crow invented those rails years ago on the baffler,
right, and
it allows you to literally get down into lies that you just couldn't normally get into. We've done an awful lot of testing, a lot of analytical work, and we've shown that literally with the rails, you get a lot less club head speed decrease on those nasty lies, which means you're going to get more ball speed, more forgiveness. So that's a huge part of the technology. We also have front and back weighting on this F7 fairway. And as you can see right now, it's in the back setting, so it's 20 grams in the back, 3 grams in the front. So that's going to make it a little bit more forgiving, fly a little bit higher. If you want a little bit lower ball flight, you'd put that weight in the front setting. It's going to drive the spin down, get the speed up. So it's going to be a little more of a bullet. And then ultimately, you got to get that thing pointed in the right direction from a loft standpoint. So we've got the MyFly, which has multiple loft settings and lie settings. And this also has a smart pad which keeps that thing squared up at address. So overall, you've got a heck of a package from anywhere in the fairway or even off the tee.
Well, when you talk about the rails, last year you reintroduced rails with the baffler, and it works so well that why not incorporate it into the fairway metals?
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, we were testing with Ricky, and literally you could hear the difference between railed fairway and not railed fairway. And we put on that F6, and this time around we said, you know, we'd be doing the consumer, the player, an injustice if we didn't add it to the rest of the metals. We just had to do it.
Now, the technology continues into the hybrids as you also have the rails there, but you also have the weight placed back to help to get that ball up in the air.
I don't need to say anything else, Ralph. You nailed it. That's it. But we'll start with the address. If you look down at this hybrid, it's an extremely pleasing look. We call it the golden spiral. And if you looked it up, you'd see that it is a naturally occurring shape. It's a seashell, and it's extremely pleasing to the eye, the ratio of it. So when you set it down, it looks darn good at address. But then when you hit it, what you're going to find is, again, that stainless steel package with the rails, high-strength steel face, weight in the back. As you said, it gets a center of gravity low, gets a moment of inertia up. It's extremely forgiving. So for a player that is looking for something to complement their longer irons, that they can hit out of trouble lies, they can hit off the fairway, they can hit off the tee if they want to. It's like the perfect golf club.
Well, and you mentioned that look at address. That helps with the confidence that is really the first step in hitting any great golf shot.
Oh yeah, if you look down and you don't like the look of that, you don't even want to take the club back, right? You set it down and go, no, that club's not for me. But like I said, this one's extremely pleasing.
Well, if people want more information about all the clubs from Cobra Golf, including the metal and the hybrids, where can they get that?
They can go to www.cobragolf.com and they can find everything they want about those golf clubs. Or they can give us a call too.
All right, Mike, thanks for the time.
Thank you, Ralph.
I want to thank Mike Gagley for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.